Hey, Instagram. Again, I'm not going to come on and wait like a lot of people do. I don't know if that's the thing to do to wait. I just figure people will go back and watch the video a little later. I'm coming on here again. I have to promote my book. I have a book that's getting ready to come out. It's another leadership book. This will be my second leadership book, you guys. The first book that I have out is called Leadership. But this book is a book that I believe that a lot of people need to really get into their hands. And so I'm going a little bit more harder in marketing this book, okay? Not just because, oh, I want, everybody know that I'm an author. I'm actually an author of 5 published books, okay? But I'm marketing this book the way that I am in terms of going on YouTube and Facebook and Instagram and LinkedIn because I wanted to get into you guys' hands. I think that it will help a lot of you all really understand this thing called character. The reason I wrote the book was because there was a lot of times where people looked at me and may have assumed that there was some character flaws in me, and a lot of times they thought that those flaws defined my entire character, and that's not true. We all are flawed vessels, and so I wanted to write a book to kind of help everyone to understand that you are flawed, period. Understanding what your flaws are and finding the balance in your flaws, and how having a healthy character can really enhance the performance on your job, in school, in your inner circle, just with people overall. And so this book is actually, I'm hoping that it will be out by the summer. But again, I'm promoting it now. The book is called Healthy Character, The Healthy Leader. And so on today, I actually post a post about deliverance. And so every time I do a video, I always want to make sure that I'm coming on to talk about that particular post. And I really want to stay in alignment with what I post, whether it's on Instagram, whether it's on Facebook, LinkedIn, or any other social site that I'm using. I always want to stay in alignment with that post. And so today I put a post up about deliverance and how our deliverance, keeping our deliverance is contingent upon us making good, sound decisions. A lot of times we go through a process where we've been delivered from something, but we don't understand why we continue to go back to those things. And so I was reading the book of John. The book of John is actually talking about the man who sat by the pool waiting on the stirring of the water. The Bible begins to specify all of these different ailments that a lot of people had. Some people were paralyzed, some people were blind, but when it got to the third man, it said he had an infirmity. Well, when I really did the research on the word infirmity, infirmity means a weakness that's brought on by a mentality. And so I believe that the man who sat by the pool waiting on the move of the water but refused to get in and was waiting on other people to help him get in, I believe he was only paralyzed from a place of weakness brought on by his mentality. And then as you begin to go, you can go back and read it, John the 5th chapter, verse 1 through 15. Go back and read it. Go back and read, hey pastor, go back and read how the man sat by the pool waiting on the move of the water to come. And Jesus tell him, go and sin no more, lest a greater thing come upon you. So what that means is that everything that he was everything that he was going through, he was going through because of something that he allowed himself to be entangled with. And so our deliverance is contingent upon us making good, sound decisions. And so once we go through that deliverance process, the next stage after deliverance is development. So after deliverance comes development. You now have to allow yourself to be submitted to a person, accountable to yourself, to God, and to someone else to really help you develop and walk in the morals of God, the principles, God's standards. All these different things will help you establish the character that you need in order to stabilize the person that God wants you to become. And then ultimately it will enhance your day-to-day performance. And so again, I just wanted to come on here. Instagram Instagram. You guys was my first stop today. Usually you all are my last stop. I'm getting ready to head over to Facebook to do my Facebook live video. But again, go back and read John the 5th chapter, verse 1 through 15. And deliverance. Embrace deliverance, but don't just embrace deliverance. Embrace the process that comes after deliverance, because it's the process after deliverance that helps you to make the right decision so that you won't go back into a state of bondage. So be looking out for the book, you guys. Healthy Character, Healthy Leader. You guys have an awesome day.